get a tee, Chris gets a tee, 16-point lead is down to 2. Fourth quarter, you guys can regain your composure as a group, led by the reserve. How did all that kind of transpire? You kind of lose it, you're cool, regain it, and then you guys go away for the win.
Yeah, it's a game of runs for us. I feel like we were just locked in from the start, emotionally, the game plan, everything. So for me, I can't speak for Chris, but for me, my emotions got the best of me for a second. Then I just had to get off my chest and calm down and settle back in. I did a pretty good job of that going into the fourth quarter.
Jamal, you guys have won 4 out of 5. I mean, that Dallas game could have been away. Nobody would have thought of it as a blip.
Right.
Where are you now with the playoffs 8 games away? I mean, are you ready for the postseason? Like, can it start tomorrow, or what do you guys need to do?
Not quite. We want to continue to build on what we're doing. Obviously, we're playing a lot better. The last week or so has been much better than it's been the last few weeks. So for us, it's about kind of peaking at the right time and getting that momentum heading to the playoffs. So we'll continue to try to take it one game at a time and continue to build good habits and build that trust on defense to close the season.
Well, you had 17 in the fourth quarter. When did you feel like you had it going?
First quarter. The shot at the end of the first quarter, I was like, oh, okay. So it felt good. My teammates recognized that. Doc recognized that. Coaches, Alan Anderson was huge, talking to me all the time. So all my teammates, Wes, all those guys were like, just be aggressive. And kind of put us in a pretty good mood.
How big was Mo in the fourth to sort of split the floor out for you guys?
Yeah, he's huge. He really is. I think Mo, you seen him do it so many times over the years with Memphis, with Philadelphia, lastly with Golden State before coming here. So he opens the floor up tremendously. And I think we have some really, really good pieces, and he's one of them.
Is that the answer to neutralizing Gobert defensively if you were to face them again?
I don't know if it's the answer, but you see different things. And obviously, if you're gonna guard Mo, you have to be close to him. And he's way out by the 3-point line. They gotta pick their poison at that point. They're gonna keep Gobert by the basket, or they're gonna drag him away from the basket. So if we potentially see him, I guess that's up to them to try to do that.
Jamal, what does it mean when Jamal Crawford gets on his dancing shoes?
For me, it's always, like I said, it's not even the shots, it's the way I'm handling the ball. You can always tell if I'm in by the way. Even if I'm not going nowhere, if I'm just dribbling, kind of skipping, it's kind of a dance or a bop to it. Like, oh, he's really locked in. So it's never about the shots. And even the pass to Luke, early, I could tell that was kind of setting the tone. The game was just in a good place, and I was at a good speed with it.
Jamal, you guys are done with the season series with the Jazz now, and so in every game there's been differences in the lineup with guys being in and out for both teams. Do you have a feel at all for how you guys match up with the Jazz, or is it still kind of up in the air?
No, it's still up in the air. I remember 2 years ago, we didn't know we were playing San Antonio until like the last day of the season. We had all these, you can go this way, and so you never really know. You just have to worry about things you can control and continue to build good habits. What I will say about them is they're well coached, they execute, they know who they are, and they play hard every second they're out there. So if it's not us, they'll be a tough opponent for anybody.
A loss today could have been somewhat of a setback. Do you, how important was it to remain?
We just had the right mindset coming into it, to be honest with you. Even last game, I had a turnover late, Chris had a turnover late, Blake had a turnover late, JJ had a great look that he missed. Those are usually the guys' hands that kind of ends up in, late in the quarter or whatever. And none of us pointed fingers at each other. We all pointed fingers at ourselves. So it was definitely good to see that growth from like, we know what we got to do to correct this, and came with the right focus and the right spirit.
So now that you won this game, is it kind of a sigh of relief? Is it a big deal?
Nah, you want to stay on edge. You don't ever want to get comfortable because you never know what can happen. If we win this game today and lose the game tomorrow, it's like it was for nothing. So you have to stay on guard, stay paranoid, so to speak.
Thanks, guys.